So I got my parts all cut out for my next step, which is to make these brackets that are going to go like this. And these are my frame connectors, and these slide on the T-bar. So right now I'm just going to drill the holes out, and I need to drill holes in this yellow square pipe. There's already one in here, which is kind of cool. Now I just got to put another one in, weld the nuts on, and this bar will slide on the T-bar and clamp down when it's in line with the frame of the car. So let me get drilling here, and we'll bring you back. When I got that done. Alright, talk to you soon. Cheers. So drilling my last hole. Before I start to weld. Man, that's a high squeal. Whoa! Obviously didn't have that clamped in there good enough. Let's try that again. That'll break your wrist if you're holding on to it. Ow. Yay. Sorry again for the bad camera work. I'm trying to do this with one hand. Alright. So I got these holes drilled. Time to weld in the bolt, which is going to be like so. And then I got gussets going on. This side here. That's my thinking process anyways. Something along that nature. Or maybe no. I got it figured out. I'll put that tube on the other side. These bolts will be on this side, like this. And then the gussets will go in here, like that. I'll tell you, cutting these gussets is a real pain in the behind. Pain in the arsehole. Doing that with a hand grinder. Not fun. And they're so small. Trying to grind them down, not fun at all. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, so that's how it's going to go. All right, guys, I'm going to start welding this up, and the welding's the fun part for me. All this cutting and thinking on how I'm going to do this is not the fun part, but finally when you got it all together and grounded and ready to weld together, that's the fun part. All right, so we'll bring you back. Alrighty, hopefully this is gonna take the shot. Welding in the fasteners now, and I thought maybe I'd see if I can get it on tape. And then I'll show you exactly how this will work. I planned. Hopefully. And the bolt paint welded in. A little bit hot. So now I've beveled the ends, and this stock is a little bit wider than this stock, just a tad. So it's going to be a little different weld than this. Too bad this didn't, the bigger stuff wouldn't fit on there perfect, and the other way around, but this should work. I'm going to check it on my car frame. I'll bring you back. Yeah, it actually fits perfect into the frame. Couldn't ask for better. So I'm just squaring this up. And gonna weld her in. Don't think I'm getting a good ground here. Try it there. So anyways, guys, that's what I'm doing. And how this is going to work. I don't know if the camera's going to pick this up, but this is sliding on here. I'll have to show you guys after. I don't think it's going to pick up. Well, maybe. Well then, yeah. So this is gonna slide on the T-bar. You bolt these into the frame of the car. These go into the frame of the car. And they slide on this, I guess because it's warm, it's a little tighter. Yeah, so these slide on the T-bar. Pretty cool. Whoever invented these things. Starting to get back to welding here. And I don't think I need to bring these along for this anymore. When I have this finished, I'll bring you back. So that's how she turned out. I thought it was going to be worse because the bar was a little bit bigger than the yellow bar I was welding to. But now I'm going to weld in these whatchamacallums. Yeah, these whatchamacallums. Gussets. That's it. I think they're called gussets. For extra strength. And I may even go as far as capping this. Putting a bar flat stock in between these two. Alrighty. And then, once this is done, I'm basically finished the basics of this thing. And then all I gotta do now is I'm gonna make it jack up. I'm gonna split that bar in the back, that big main bar in the back. And I'm putting an insert in and a 5-ton long hydraulic jack, and she's gonna pump up so it'll be able to grab the car on its stands or on its wheels or whatever, and then jack it up to the height it needs to be so it'll clear this cross brace, you know, about an inch up from this cross brace, and that's how it'll work. But I have to get the 5-ton jacks yet, and I still have to get a pipe that's going to work on either fitting on the inside or the outside of that 3-inch pipe that I have. I believe it's 3-inch. just double check. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 3-inch pipe, if that's focusing. Alright, we'll bring you back when I got more progress. Okay, guy, got those slider bars done, and this is what she's looking like. It's actually starting to look like a rotisserie. I'll show you how these came out. Couple blobbies. It was hard to get in there and anyways with the MIG torch. Oh yeah, and now I'm gonna put gussets up here. That's my next step, and then the weakest link is right here. What I'm gonna do is not just have a grade 8 bolt going through here, I'm also going to put a nut and bolt on either side, so we'll have a clamping force and then a pin that goes right through, and then that should strengthen that part up, and then it should hold, hopefully. I'll tell you, the very first time I spin the car around is going to be a nerve-wracking experience. Oh, and I finished. I put another bolt in here, so now there's 2 points, 2 directions of force. So once she's bolted down, she won't spin. And there I go again, turning the thing so my unwelded gussets fall. So that's where I'm at. It's starting to look like a rotisserie. I may chop out this this heavy bar. I don't need such a heavy bar going in between. But I'm not sure yet. I might get a thinner, a length of thinner bar, and then bolt it or something on the inside so it comes apart. This thing's gonna be with this big long thing attached like that, it'd be hard to store this thing, so I have to think of that too. If I could find that bar that I'm talking about for when I chop this, like I said, I'm going to make this into a a jack, basically, where I'm going to chop this main bar here and either put an insert or a wider pipe, and that's going to slide up and down. So the top is going to slide up and down on a jack. I got another 24 inches, I believe, with this 5-ton jack that I'm thinking I'm purchasing. So there you have it, guys. I'm just going to get into welding those gussets up there, and then I'm going to call it a day. I'm tired. I didn't get much sleep last night at all, and I'm worn out. you gotta really think when you're welding, or at least I do. Always gotta think on my motion and this and that, and it just doesn't work so well when I'm tired like this. Alright guys, cheers. Alrighty, all the gussets are in. The slide bars are done. All the bolts attached. So I'm done for the day. So this will be the end of video 3, and hopefully video 4 is going to be me making this thing into one that jacks up. But she's looking like a rotisserie. She actually works pretty smooth for just a pipe going through a pipe. No squeaking, nothing. I haven't even put grease in. Oops, don't have that button down. I was going to do a 360. Forgot I didn't have the slide bars button down, so the slide bars slide did off. Anyways guys, I'm beat. I'm getting delirious. I gotta get to bed early tonight. I'm almost out of gas too. Frick, it seems like I just bought gas. Well, okay, this is it for video 3. And she's looking like a rotisserie anyways. Want to thank my 14 subscribers. I have 14 subscribers now. That's unbelievable. I didn't think anyone would subscribe to this channel. But I want to thank them for subscribing and watching and tuning in. And hopefully I'm not boring you to death. And yeah, thanks guys. Appreciate that. I'll be sure to return the favor. Alright, cheers. Everybody have a good night. It's a little past dinner time. I gotta go make something to eat and watch some TV and chillax for the evening. Alright, my friends, we'll talk after. Cheers.